What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 15 Newcastle United Career Mode. Now, to start this off, one of my youth players did terminate his contract. The only reason I didn't sign him was because we were already bringing in a shit ton of pre-contract players, and we already have some youth players in that I did bring off the EA catalog in the Scout Future Stars. So there was just really no place for the team, and to be quite honest, I've had a lot of, I don't know, just these youth players have been just kind of subpar, to be honest, in this Newcastle United Career Mode. I guess it's just the scouts themselves, to be honest. But I was quite interested to see whether or not he actually joined a club. I don't know, it was just a weird glitch. He actually, I don't know what he is. He's like a free agent, I imagine. I thought he would have actually joined a club, which would have been interesting to see. Maybe we could follow his career. But guys, in today's episode, we have two matches, the first of which is against Barcelona in the second leg of the quarterfinals in the round of 16 at the Camp Nou. And who would have thought that within 2 seasons under my role, we'd be going down to Spain and playing Barcelona? Absolutely ridiculous. But we also have another match in today's episode against Tottenham Hotspur. Just quickly recap the last episode, guys. We ended up, unfortunately, losing 2-1 against Barca, and it was really on me. I managed to feed it to Luis Suarez with the goalkeeper, and he managed to make it 2-1. We did start off strong, with Jovetic getting up on the header, making it 1-0 for a little bit of the match, but it was really Barcelona's way when Messi managed to get back in the game. But there was some shining light at the end of the tunnel. We managed to make it 4-0 over Manchester City, which was an absolute spectacular performance from the one and only Jovetic. He managed to score a hat-trick and get the man of the match against his former side. And Wellington Silva scored his first goal of the Barclays Premier League in a Newcastle United shirt. So, losing against Barca was disappointing, but I guess winning against Manchester City was good. Neymar makes it 1-0 here. We were quite lucky to make it 0-0 until the just before the 45th minute, and it was Rakitic there bombing down the wing, manages to hit Neymar. And Neymar didn't really need to hit it that hard. Oh, it was actually Diouf, sorry. Not Rakitic. Neymar scores his second and makes it 2-0 just before halftime. So, very disappointing display. We were playing really good football. It's just obviously reversing fucking Barcelona. Which, to be quite honest, I wasn't expecting anything less. We did have a fair few chances here and there. Antonio Griezmann showing some promise, coming back down to Spain, versing a former La Liga side, but Remy Cabella couldn't get the shot off there. And we're currently 4-1 down against Barcelona on aggregate. And looks like they could possibly score another goal here. Quite luckily, Diouf managed to hit the post, the former Everton player who went out on loan. And just Neymar was ducking and diving between my defence. We did manage to hold strong, but Sissoko has a free kick here. He absolutely belts out the Barcelona goalkeeper, and he actually was tested to get a hand up on that. But just imagine if Sissoko managed to score that one past Bravo. It would have been an absolute awesome goal. But he's got so much power behind his foot. Look at that. It was dipping. It was nearly going in as well. It was quite luckily not to score. It was pretty far out. It was pretty ambitious to score with there. Antonio Griezmann manages to whip it into Adeltarat, and Adeltarat did get up on the header but couldn't quite capitalise. Sissoko nearly feeds it to Remy Cabella, but we didn't manage to make anything of it. It falls short to Antonio Griezmann, trying to get back on his left foot. Gets the shot off, finesses, and puts it into the top left. But, yeah, at this point in time, it was kind of disappointing, no more than an equaliser. But it was a nice goal there from Antonio Griezmann to put it into the top left. So, at least to score 2 goals against Barca, it's not too bad, I guess. But we are knocked out of the quarterfinals, which is disappointing, to say the least. But we gave it a red-hot shot, only losing 4-2 on aggregate. Benfica ended up beating Borussia Dortmund. So, it's going to be very interesting to see who wins the Champions League. So, we are knocked out. So, that means my main ambition for next season is to win the Champions League. We did well. We got past the round of 16. We got to the quarters, so I was quite happy with the result, and it was actually quite realistic, to be honest. But now, with the Champions League over, we can focus on winning the Premier League, hopefully. But first, we have a match against Tottenham Hotspur. Jovetic is still the top goal scorer of the Premier League, which is, it doesn't quite surprise me. We only have one striker up front at Newcastle. Remy Cabella is feeding, obviously, to Rat. And Antonio Griezmann get up on the score sheet here and there, but it's really just the duo up front, Remy Cabella And Jovetic, I just love Remy Cabella on the ball. He's just such a fantastic cam as well. He's just so agile. Manages to feed it here to Jovetic. Fires one at, it's not Lloris in goal. I don't even know who's in goal for Tottenham. But Lamela manages to get one-on-one with Langerack. Quite luckily saved there. But Antonio Griezmann with the Ronaldo chop. He did score against Barca. Will he make it another goal here? No. But the first half was quite quiet. Only a couple of shots here and there. Nothing really too interesting. And this match was really quite boring. A 0-0 draw against Tottenham Hotspur, where we really should be winning at home, seeing as we end up winning 4-0 over Manchester City. But guys, thank you very much for watching if you've watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like to support this series and my channel, and I will be bringing out more career mode tomorrow for you guys as always. Thanks a bunch for watching. Simpzy out.